Is PNG's development system being dismantled? Papua New Guinea stands at a dangerous crossroads. The Prime Minister has issued a directive to rip apart the Department of National Planning and Monitoring. The Dnpm is the institution mandated by law to coordinate and track our national development. Its core functions are to be subsumed into the National Monitoring and Coordination Authority, or NMCA. The NMCA is an entity without an act of parliament, without legislative mandate, and without institutional credibility. This is not reform. The opposition calls on Prime Minister Marape to immediately revoke this directive. Dnpm must remain where it is to fulfill its statutory functions and anchor MTDP IV and Vision 2050. Its institutional knowledge, bilateral relationships, technical capacity, and legal mandate make it indispensable, not interchangeable. The NMCA was established by executive decision just last year. It has no monitoring and evaluation division, no M&E staff, and no capacity to absorb 50 years of planning architecture overnight. Yet Treasury has been directed to redirect all Dnpm budget allocations to this untested body. This is to manage the public investment program 12 months before the 2027 elections. Peter Drucker warned that the bottleneck is always at the top of the bottle. Leadership failure produces institutional failure. What we are witnessing is an electoral ambush on the nation's development architecture. NMCA was manufactured at whim to reward loyalists and evade accountability for over $120 billion in government expenditure since 2019. This follows a national debt stock approaching $66 billion and a litany of governance failures. The country is undergoing FATF grey listing reforms. The very technocrats at Dnpm who understand AML and CFT compliance are being displaced by political appointees at NMCA. We are dismantling the engine at the precise moment we need maximum institutional horsepower. Every day on the FATF grey list costs this country foreign investment and credibility. This decision makes that exit harder, not easier. Dnpm is the custodian of our plans, our investments, and our promises to future generations. Dnpm is not the cause of our problems or a sacrificial lamb for political expediency. To gut it through a 30-day administrative edict and morph it into NMCA is to betray Vision 2050 and dismantle MTDP IV. Development cannot be administered through improvisation. Nations are built through strong institutions. The opposition issues 3 unconditional demands. Revoke this directive immediately. Enforce management within public service for monitoring and evaluation rather than trying to reinvent the wheel. Dismantle the patronage machinery that has replaced merit as the governing principle of our public institutions. These are the minimum obligations of responsible governance. Dnpm is not the problem. Leadership is. The government must act now.